It's going to be a quick review of my M42 from Military Harbour. I've owned about 3 uniforms before this one. This probably has to be one of the best that I've owned. It's got at the front insignia on there. The collar tabs, however, are from Military Harbour as well, and they are awful. They're really bad. I sewed them on poorly because I plan on replacing them, and I didn't want to put a whole lot of effort into it just to cut them off again. The breast eagle is from at the front, as I said, hand sewn. The shoulder boards I'm quite disappointed with because they are the at the front's Gebirgsjäger, because apparently they're more accurate to the colour of the Panzergrenadier, and they faded in the sun, and now they're yellow, so I'm going to probably have to replace those as well. It sucks, but it is what it is. On to the actual uniform itself. The buttons are very good. They're a nice silver underneath when the paint comes off, so they're not like a bronze or anything, and they're nice and dull. They're not overly shiny. The wool it's not too thick, it's not overly warm, it's not very itchy, or it's not itchy at all, it's not scratchy, it's very soft. I've weathered the absolute shit out of it, so it's very nice. You can see the weave of the fabric. I've done a whole lot to this. I've left it out in the sun so it's faded, given it mud baths, burnt it, shaved it, all sorts. The only complaint that I have with it is that the buttons aren't like attached that great. As you can see, it's very loose, and that goes for quite a bit of them. These ones in here as well. It's not much of a problem considering you can just re-sew them, but yeah, it's just one of those things. This button here, like a week into having it, it just fell off. So that was disappointing. I had to re-sew it. While I was weathering it, this is my bad, but the rayon liner actually burnt. So I've just burnt it all on all the pockets. I also shaved it a bit too thin in places. There's a bunch of holes in it everywhere, down there as well. And then over here, had to replace a bit there. On the inside, there is one more complaint. There isn't any stamps, which is just it's quite disappointing. No size stamp or maker or anything. I want to buy my own uniform stamps so I can put some in there. It's not too much to say about it. There's a lot of extra, fabric in here, which I'm not sure if that's right. Because if not, I'm probably going to cut some of it out and use it to replace the pockets that I've burnt. So if it isn't right, can you please tell me in the comments? Moving on to the back, it's basically nothing to say. You can see the belt hook is to form the hole. Then on there. Another thing I just thought of is fraying. There's not a big problem with the fraying on this, but on the trousers, it frays all along these and up there, as you can see. And the it just frays. It's also a lot of just random loose threads everywhere. I'm still finding them, and I've had it for 8 months, so yep. Anyway, other than that, it's a great uniform, would recommend.